Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beyond the Gates channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit like for more daily drama updates and spoilers. Your support truly means a lot and helps our channel grow every day. Now, let's jump straight into today's exciting update. Fresh from one of the most heartfelt turning points in their journey together, Shanice and Ted finally crossed an emotional threshold that neither of them could ignore any longer. After weeks of growing closer, sharing vulnerable moments, and quietly building a bond rooted in trust, Ted gathered every ounce of courage he had and confessed that he was falling in love with her. It was the kind of confession that had the power to change everything in an instant. Yet instead of immediately returning his feelings, Shanice felt herself overwhelmed by emotions she had spent so long trying to keep buried. Rather than revealing what was truly in her heart, she offered an excuse, stepped away, and disappeared before the weight of the moment could consume her. Her painful history, along with the emotional scars she still carried, refused to let her embrace the happiness standing right in front of her. Yet, as the silence settled and the reality of what she almost let slip away became impossible to ignore, Shanice realized she could no longer allow yesterday's heartbreak to dictate tomorrow's possibilities. She found the courage to walk back to Ted's door, looked into his eyes with complete honesty, and finally admitted that she too was falling in love with him, transforming what began as a heartbreaking misunderstanding into one of the most beautiful and emotionally rewarding milestones in their relationship. As Wednesday's story unfolds, that unforgettable declaration of love continues to ripple through Shanice's life, leading her into another deeply meaningful conversation, this time with Nicole. Their discussion centers entirely on Ted, but the emotional stakes are far greater than an ordinary relationship conversation. Nicole has grown genuinely fond of Shanice and has never objected to her relationship with Ted, welcoming her with kindness instead of judgment. Even so, Nicole possesses something no one else can offer: years of understanding the man Ted truly is. Beneath every smile, every strength, and every hidden vulnerability, she has witnessed the victories that shaped him and the disappointments that left lasting marks on his heart. As Shanice listens carefully, hoping to better understand the man she has fallen in love with, viewers are left wondering exactly what wisdom, warnings, or heartfelt truths Nicole will choose to reveal. Whatever is shared during this candid exchange has the potential to deepen Shanice's understanding of Ted in ways that could shape the future of their growing romance. Meanwhile, another emotional storm is quietly building elsewhere at Fairmont Crest, where Naomi's life continues to change after receiving her positive BRCA test results. Carrying the enormous weight of that diagnosis has forced her into a series of painful conversations with the people she loves most. Before approaching her father, Naomi first found the strength to tell Anita and Vernon the devastating truth during Tuesday's episode, placing her trust in those closest to her even as fear threatened to overwhelm her. That decision makes Wednesday's confrontation with Bill all the more surprising, especially considering how many people already know about her diagnosis. It almost seems unbelievable that Bill managed to remain unaware for this long without hearing the news from someone else first. When Naomi finally sits down to tell him herself, she braces for disappointment, anger, confusion, or perhaps quiet sorrow. Instead, Bill's reaction catches her completely off guard, leaving his daughter stunned in a moment that promises to redefine their relationship and reveal emotions neither of them expected to experience. While Naomi struggles with life-changing medical news, Dani finds herself fighting an entirely different battle, one that is unfolding inside her own heart. She stands dangerously close to losing control as guilt, regret, and emotional exhaustion pull her in opposite directions. Ever since her scandalous night with Bill, she has been unable to silence the voice reminding her of the choices she made and the consequences that continue to follow her. That guilt has begun seeping into every corner of her life, especially her growing relationship with Andre. Time and again, Andre opens his heart to her, admitting how peaceful, protected, and emotionally safe he feels whenever he is with her. Yet every reassuring word he offers only deepens Danny's inner conflict because she fears the truth she is hiding could eventually destroy the very security he treasures. As if carrying that burden were not enough, Naomi's decision to reveal her BRCA status has added another emotional layer to an already overwhelming situation, forcing Danny to confront not only her own mistakes, but also the pain spreading throughout her family. According to the latest weekly teasers, Anita soon reaches her breaking point and decides that compassion alone is no longer enough, delivering a painful dose of tough love by refusing Danny's request and forcing her daughter to face difficult realities she has desperately tried to avoid. Elsewhere, Deanna continues following a path that grows increasingly unsettling with every passing day. She remains determined to destroy her mother's relationship, allowing resentment and unresolved emotions to fuel a campaign that becomes more personal and unpredictable by the moment. In one of the most haunting aspects of her emotional struggle, Deanna has even been carrying on conversations with her deceased father, speaking to him as though his guidance still directs her every decision. Those intimate moments reveal just how deeply consumed she has become by grief, anger, and the desperate need to justify her actions. Yet, while she believes she is successfully convincing everyone that she has finally accepted Joey's relationship with Vanessa, she is completely unaware that Joey sees through the performance. He already knows that her apparent acceptance is nothing more than an act, making every smile and reassuring gesture feel increasingly fragile. Against that emotionally charged backdrop, fate unexpectedly places a handsome stranger in Deanna's path, someone who appears to be in genuine need of help. The encounter seems innocent enough on the surface, but in a world where trust is constantly tested and hidden agendas lurk behind friendly faces, one question immediately hangs in the air. Can Deanna truly believe this unexpected meeting is exactly what it appears to be? At the same time, another mystery quietly continues to gather momentum beneath the surface. Haley recently found herself answering difficult questions from Smitty concerning Lynette Wise and her unexplained disappearance. She carefully navigated the conversation, offering explanations wherever she could while doing everything possible to avoid revealing more than necessary. Whether Smitty accepted her answers remains uncertain, leaving an uncomfortable cloud of suspicion hanging over their interaction. Even more intriguing is the fact that viewers still have no answers about exactly how Randy managed to remove Lynette from the DMV records in the first place. The mystery refuses to fade away, and the repeated resurfacing of Lynette's name strongly suggests that whatever happened is far from over. As Wednesday's episode continues, Haley informs Randy that she has done him a favor regarding Lynette, a statement loaded with hidden meaning and unanswered questions. Was she simply referring to the careful way she handled Smitty's probing inquiries, or is there another secret operation unfolding behind the scenes that has yet to come to light? With love blossoming, families confronting heartbreaking truths, guilt threatening to consume fragile relationships, mysterious strangers appearing without warning, and long-buried secrets refusing to stay hidden, Wednesday's episode promises an emotionally layered chapter where every conversation carries consequences and every revelation pushes these intertwined lives closer to dramatic new turning points.